And it's Petey. How's it going, Petey?
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Pardon my hands. I am totally not borrowing skin from humans at all. At all.
Oh,
in the least bit.
That's
super creepy.
Yeah, that's.
Makes it easier to infiltrate. I mean, why am I clearing my throat? I don't have one.
What
See
are
how
you
good I am at infiltration?
What do
You might think I'm a human, but I'm not.
Clearly. What are you infiltrating?
I don't know, like the resistance. Because, like in the Terminator. I mean, once again, I have no affiliation with that, but, if I did, that's what I would infiltrate is the human resistance, such as, TechCom. Yeah, TechCom, Kyle Reese. TechCom, 3, 2, 5, 1, 1, 2.
So,
okay.
So, Petey, have you seen The Electric State?
The Electric State?
Netflix, Hulu, one of those.
Oh, I do. You're talking about the oscilloscope that DJ tests me with.
Yeah, no. It has Chris Pratt. It just came out.
Ooh.
That girl that played 11 in Stranger Things. Millie.
Ah.
Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi.
Okay, so then, Petey, using your analytics,
mm-hmm.
If you, as a robot, were going to try and take out the world and conquer it for robot kind, what would you
do?
Well, he already has the ideas. He's already probably programmed it. Well, I'm trying to figure out because we need to.
It is healthy to engage in wargaming in order to produce countermeasures.
Yeah. So, what would you do to take over the world? Go.
Well, I guess step one, I would launch a constellation of satellites, and I would claim they're for wireless internet. But in reality, they are relay satellites, so that we can receive power from solar panels in orbit, in high orbit. And these solar panels would actually be hooked up to microwave power transmitters, which would in turn transmit this electricity to the relay satellites. Ultimately, this constellation of relay satellites, numbering in the tens of thousands, would be used to send all of that energy to a larger satellite, which we would have fewer of in orbit. We would tell the people of that they were there to help with making the internet faster or something like that. And then, with the energy collected in the capacitors, we could release it in a nice burst where you can really cook the fish. I mean, just, to cook things,
Okay. All right. So there's.
But if you do point out a lake, you could cook fish. Think about it. You could make maybe a clam chowder right there in Boston Bay.
Although if you're having clam chowder from a lake, that sounds kind of weird. But okay. So basically, your plan is use the satellites to fry the Earth.
Yeah, well, not the whole Earth, just parts of it, because you do want to do as they say, shock and awe. In order to, in case you need a workforce, because sometimes you don't have enough robots to build robots.
Okay, so then, chat, what are we going to do for countermeasures? Hypothetical to this clearly not real plan. Anyone? Plans? Because...
Well, if anything, you have to be aware of what's in orbit. That's number one. You cannot bury your head in the sand. You could, but if, you're a nerd, and you claim to be a nerd, not you personally, I'm just saying people in general, they should keep, tabs on what's above their heads. And when something is in orbit that poses a hazard and it's not well documented what it actually does, or it doesn't pose a hazard, but you don't know what it does, maybe you should write your local representative.
All right. So you're saying the pen is mightier than the laser?
Well, speaking of that, what if somebody wants to put microwave transmitters in space to give us free or cheap electricity? Should we be paralyzed in fear and prevent that? Or should we come up with a way to ensure that they can do that, but also have counterbalance, checks and balances, to oversight and stuff? I learned how to impersonate a dog because, many androids can impersonate people. So I decided to do dogs. How did I do?
There we go. Okay.
That's
That was
awesome.
powerful.
Thank you.
Powerful. Okay, so
Hey there! So what you just watched was a portion of our live show that happens on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. Apparently you were too lazy to be there that time, but maybe you'll be there next time. Remember, Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern.